In the film, a young attractive girl falls into slavery because of the war, and he sells it for money, where he suffers a lot. The blind slave of the owner and plans to escape. Hello friends, today there will be a film about what happened in China, called Selena's Gold. 1940 to China during the Second World War. Despite the fact that there is a war in the world, Japan has declared war on the country of China. The war has a negative impact on all countries. There is a famine and a shortage. In the small village of Br, China, a peasant named Acosta borrows money and cannot pay his debts. He is going to take his subordinate worker and sell it to a rich man named Thiago. It's no use how much the girl cries and begs, and when she comes back from this weather, she does not give in and continues her way. The two reach Thiago's house. At the entrance, a woman, completely humiliated, takes her tortured daughter. A girl named Selena, seeing it, completely flies into the urine and begins to be afraid. He goes inside the house. At home, Thiago took the gold jewelry from the woman he knew and demanded it for a low price. In fact, Thiago has a lot of money and gets gold at a low price. It turns out that he collects decorations and beautiful girls. Thiago has one worker, and one of his eyes does not see. Does all the black work in the house. And so Thiago's eyes fall on Selena. Acosta praises the girl and asks for a large sum of money, saying that the young girl, who has not lost her virginity, has not lost her virginity. The guy admires the girl and makes sure that she is stable for the same money. So Ali buys a girl. Then the girl is told to take off her clothes and put on other clothes. It was night, and he was going to use the girl for his own purposes. Explains what happens if you resist. The girl resists there. Thiago takes one of the girls and uses it to his advantage. In the middle of the night, a girl who could not stand a hand runs away. The guy calls his worker, drinks water and tells the girl that he will return. The girl comes back to Acosta's house, crying, and again she begs him not to take her home. In anger, Acosta beats the girl and sends her back to the house. The girl comes home again. Realizing that he has no other measure than this, he begins to sleep lying in a corner. At dawn, Thiago beats his blind worker because he forgot to lock up the chickens at night, because of which he stole the chickens. Selena's fear of seeing the ode grows stronger and stronger. The girl so makes her food every day and does what she says. It turns out that a blind worker cannot be seen by a person. He is hungry in one corner. The girl gives him food, but he does not like Thiago. So they get down to work. The girl and the boy are working in the field. It turned out that Thiago recycled the gold he bought and poured it into a square. At the same time, a woman comes to him. He offers a ring on his hand. They give very little money for the ring and tell you to go the other way if you don't like it. Due to lack of choice, he buys the ring. After lunch, he enters into a relationship with the girl again. This time the girl does not resist. In Kant, the guy and the girl do household chores. So it goes on for a few days. Selena gets used to this life and walks calmly. One day, Selena invites Tao to talk. Thiago says that the girl knew her mother and she was a very kind person. Misrepresenting Thiago's words, the girl begins to kiss him on the lips, claiming to have kissed him. At that moment, a plane flies from the sky and throws many letters to the ground. The paper says that Japan has invaded China and should be careful. At night, Thiago calls the girl and, as a lover, takes an expensive piece of jewelry from the box and presents it to her. The next day he takes the girl with him and goes to the market. People were surprised to see Thiago smiling. It turns out that he has not laughed before. In this sitting group, Acosta is sitting. They sit and drink beer discussing this ongoing war. Then he got drunk, and the girl was lying on her back. He opens the closet and sees a box full of gold and money. But he puts it in place without touching anyone. He hears a guy's voice from underneath and goes up to him. And he asks how he got here. According to the guy, his father owed Thiago a large amount of money and left him here as a repayment. It turned out that no matter how hard they tried to escape, they had nowhere to go. But the last time he ran away, Thiago grabbed him with one eye. The girl cries, supports and promises that she will no longer experience such suffering. It will take some more time. The girl is already feeling happy. One day he went to the river bank and washed his clothes. At the same moment, the girl who used to be Thiago's slave arrives. He is completely tortured and insane and normal. When he starts to walk up to her and comfort her, his mother comes and takes him away. When the girl comes home, Thiago is beating the guy Ken. One of the men's gold was lost in the night. The girl finds a way to stop him. They say that if you continue like this, you will not have any loved ones left. A really tough Thiago begins to take Serena's advice. At night, when the child was sitting alone in the field, one of the injured Japanese soldiers came and stayed. When the boy was killed, Serena came and saved him. At dawn, Thiago sets fire to the Japanese army and demands caution. At breakfast, he says that he goes to the market and just comes. On the way, a man sees a woman selling gold in the past. He apologizes by giving him extra money. So come with friends and drink beer. Meanwhile, Serena begins packing her clothes for the escape. And Thiago, completely drunk, is thrown by his friends near the house. In the meantime, the girl undresses the boy, and the two are making love. Seeing it, Thiago becomes angry and tries to kill the child. But the girl hides a knife behind him. The girl and the boy took the money from the house and burned the house with Thiago. The money he received from the house divided the gold in half equally and gave it to the guy. He himself goes to the other side to start a new life. So we see that Serena has all the guy's wealth. Friends, please leave your thoughts about the film to the commentary.